I am Molly Hill, the artist and automotive enthusiast. Let's get started. Well, hello, and welcome to Cars and Art, Art and Cars. Well, look who it is again. It's Raggedy Ann. And Raggedy Ann's dirty. I mean, she's got patina, so she's always going to look dirty, but we don't need that. All the kicked up dirt behind the wheel wells. She's a little dull. And then we got this. If you're wondering how that happened, we got an angry little bluebird that likes to attack himself in the mirror on all our cars. And this is the end result. Talk about getting excited. But, yeah, on the occasion I've driven her to keep her exercise during the winter, the cold weather, it's not really a whole lot of opportunity to get her washed. So that's what's going to happen today. And guess what else? Once I get walked over to my table here, I got something else extra special for Raggedy Ann. Ooh, Vice Grip Garage. Shine Juice. I am a big fan of that show. I went to Hot Rod Power Tour with my husband. If you want to watch our adventure, he has a YouTube channel as well. It's Olds Guy Garage, as in Oldsmobile. He has 2 Oldsmobiles in there. I'm sure if you watch his channel, you recognize that garage. So we ended up going 3 days, and first 2 days I missed Derek, and then the third day I finally got to see him, and oh my god, I was so excited. I think I scared the guy. But one of the reasons I wanted to see him, aside from just being able to meet one of my YouTube heroes, was I wanted him to autograph Raggedy Ann. I took this out and brought it with me, and like a moron, I didn't unplug the lights, so Raggedy Ann was dead when I got back. Had to have it jumped. But anyhow, that was my power tour adventure. Raggedy Ann needs way too many repairs to be able to go on power tour safely, so that's how I was able to get her autographed without being there. So anyhow, without further ado, the first step in general, if you're going to apply any kind of wax or top coating or anything, is there top coating for cars? I don't know. Is to, of course, get it clean. And, just got some general supplies here, a bucket, my husband's car wash stuff. Rain-X foaming car wash. That sounds really fancy. Was it say concentrated cleaning agents attack spots and streaks for high gloss shine? High gloss, haha. Forget it. So okay, without further ado, oh yeah, and we got our drying supplies here. Also, the Shine Juice comes with a couple of t-shirt rags, but I'm just going to use microfiber cloth instead. It's just preference. It's just a little more substantial, so. And I can wash them over and over again. Well, I guess I can wash the t-shirt things too. Whatever. Enough babbling. Let's get to washing the car. Okay, we're ready to wipe this stuff on. Not really any concise directions on it. It just says easy wipe on application, and I'm like, that sounds too good to be true. So I watched some videos, and sure enough, that's exactly how it works. You just wipe it on. Go drive your car to the car cruises I'm going to do afterward. It gives all sorts of reasons why it could kill you on the back. I've messed with chemicals the majority of my adult life, so I'm not really intimidated by much, but because I have girl hands, I'm at least going to wear a glove just in case it gets a weird rash or it burns or something. Basically, just in case it causes discomfort. So looks like I'll just pour it onto one of these rags and go at it. Oh, also, I want to mention, this is not a paid endorsement at all. Vice Grip Garage did not send me this. I just went online and bought it. I saw the testimonials from people. I saw Derek advertise it. I saw other people advertise it. And I'm like, man, that sounds awesome. When I got Raggedy Ann, she was a chalky mess after sitting in a barn for 30 years. And I did the hard way. I buffed it out with compound and wax and everything else, and occasionally I'll still put wax on her. Well, if this stuff ends up being awesome, I won't have to worry about that anymore. Anyhow, yeah, I went through all the trouble of the wax, and temporarily she'd kind of have a really nice sheen, but after a little while it would just fade. I don't know if that's because the paint's really old. I read online somebody says that after paint ages it gets organic matter in it, and for that reason it does weird stuff. I know when I buff it, there's a lot of the color that comes off. I mean, obviously it's flaking and chipping off. I don't know whose great idea it was to paint it like an orangey gold once upon a time, but that's under there too, as well as some damage and some rust I was told it didn't have, but that's okay. She's my baby now and I got to deal with it. So anyhow, without much further ado, let's get going. Okay, so myself being the innovative smarty pants, wanted to use the microfiber cloths. They actually didn't work well. This is food for thought. Anybody who wants to do this, they put the t-shirt rags in there for a reason. It just distributes it better. I still kind of have some swirliness going on, but I think that's kind of from the times I waxed it and whatnot. But I mean, look back here. You can totally tell the difference. The right side is still, I mean, it's still kind of a matte, but that chalkiness is gone, and that red is much deeper. I may apply a little bit more. I'm probably being a little Dutch with it, or it's that organic stuff that they talk about going on in the paint, but still, holy crap, it is looking awesome. And it smells great too. Some of the videos I watch, people are like, ooh, chemical smell, and I'm like, I smell linseed oil. This stuff smells like art class. Holy cows! Aside from the paint chips that are still in it, well, I mean, that's part of the patina. It looks like a completely different car. Look at that shine. Now, it took a little bit of schooling to figure out how to work this stuff. I mean, at first I was kind of Dutch with it. For whatever reason, I'm having issues with the hood just really soaking this stuff up. But whenever I was trying to buff it and various other things, I had issues at that point too with weird things happening with the hood. So I don't know. I want to say it's something with the paint. I am just flabbergasted with this product and how it made my car look. I think one of the only other criticisms I have is it being well, I mean, obviously it's oily. Not that anybody at a car show or cruise should be touching anyone's car, but I'm a little concerned if someone rubs up against it and they end up getting oily clothes. I assume it's supposed to just kind of like dry on there and get, whoa, there's a step there. I still need to cook dinner and get to the car cruise sometime tonight. So she'll just sit out here while I'm doing that, and we'll see what happens. But man, that stuff's amazing and so easy to use and so much easier than waxing and buffing and all those things. Great if you love the patina look of your vehicle, and or you don't really want to spend oodles of money on paint. This looks amazing. So highly recommend. Good job, Derek. Okay, so one of the last video clips, I was concerned about this stuff being all oily, and it is the next day. We have yet another cruise to go on. Woo woo woo! And it kind of seems like this stuff just like totally dried for the most part. So, of course, because we got flowers galore. Those are all honeysuckles. Those are like invasive and they choke everything, but holy cows, do they smell good. And lilacs and all kinds of wonderful spring things. I have this nice layer of pollen on the car now, which is like, I don't know if you can really see it in the video, but I'm just taking my cloth and dusting it off, and as advertised, it's not sticky. So I'm not gonna rub on it real good, but that's interesting how it's kind of hardened on there. I assume kind of the issues with this hood being all streaky. I do a couple more applications. Another thing I didn't mention is applying this stuff liberally is the way to go. I was a little confused at first. Just putting a dab on and just rubbing it in and just kind of getting a satin suede deal going on. The more you use, the shinier it is. So yeah, Vice Grip Garage Shine Juice, amazing stuff. Thank you for watching Cars and Art, Art and Cars. Please like and subscribe to this channel. Also check out flamesartworks.com for full galleries of my work. As well as following on Instagram and Facebook, contact me on any of these platforms if you would like any artwork done. Again, thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you on the next one.